Good morning students. Today we are here with class 5th computer science. Okay, in last class we have started chapter 4, which is the part of your half yearly syllabus, and in that chapter we have already started and we have learned about what is the page orientation, what are the different types of page orientation options are there, then how to use or how to change the orientation of page within our document, and then we will learn about how to change the page size, the steps which are involved there. Then we discuss about the new features like find, replace and go to feature. Okay, we will discuss about find option, replace option and go to option. Now we will move further, and within this chapter we will like to discuss with the few more features of Word program is like working with the shapes. Okay, as I know that you have worked a lot of time, you have used the shapes on the computer from class 3rd onwards only when you are using MS Paint program, but now you will use it first time in the Word MS Paint, and now you will use it first time in the Word processor or in the Word MS Word. Okay, in the Paint program you have used the different geometrical shapes and you have drawn some pictures or art by yourself, but you have never done it in the Word program. So we will use it here, and then we will learn what are the steps involved in Word program to use the shapes and how to move the shape from one place to another, or how to change the size of the shapes, and then we will learn about how to write within the text, shapes, how to place the text inside the shape. Generally what happens when we will draw the shapes, initially we are not allowed to write within the text. We are not allowed, or the computer does not allow us to write anything within the text. But there is an option that is called add text option. And using through that particular option you can write within the shapes. Okay, later on we will discuss about how to make our document more attractive and eye-catching by using the features like page border to design the page border of our page, customize border of our page. Then we will discover about how to highlight or shade the text, or how to highlight the text within the document, and then how to apply the background color to our document. Generally the background color of Word document is white, but if you want to color it, if you want to add more colors to it, you can use the background color or the page color option which can be used in our Word document to make it more attractive. Okay, so let's begin, and first of all we will start with the working with the shapes. Okay, so before using it, first of all you need to open the Word program. You need to open the Word program window, and then you just, the steps which you have to follow is that you have to click on the insert tab, and from there you will go to the illustration group. This is the illustration group, and within the illustration group there is a option named shape. And as you click on the shape option, there are different there is a drop down menu will open. And from this menu you can see the different geometrical shapes are being classified into different categories like lines, basic shapes, block arrows, flowchart, callouts, stars and banner. And in the last you will get the new option, that is new drawing canvas. The new drawing canvas just gives you the background or the place where you can draw your own shapes. select any particular shape of your choice. So we have selected circle. We have selected circle, and as you select any particular shape, as you select the shape, now you can see on screen your mouse cursor changes into plus sign. The mouse cursor changes into plus sign. Okay, and this plus sign, now what you will do is that just hold the left button of your mouse, and drag your mouse till you reach to the desired size. Suppose this is the size of a circle which we require to draw. Okay, we have drawn one circle here, or one circle. Now you can see we have created a circle here. Now this is how you can add, or you can create different shapes within your document. Now another thing is that, now suppose after drawing you think that you have to change the size of the shape. You want to change the size of the shape. Then what you have to do, just take your mouse cursor and click anywhere within the shape. Now you can see the circle, the particular geometrical shape is being surrounded with small dots. Small dots are there, and you can use your mouse cursor and you can bring to this any one dot, and as you bring your mouse cursor here, it automatically turns into double-headed arrow, and then you can drag your mouse and you can change the size of the shape. Clear? Understood? Now, if you want to move this shape from one place to another, suppose now this shape is on the left hand side of your document, you want to bring it on the right hand side. If you want to bring it on the right hand side, what you can do, just bring your mouse cursor to the shape. As you bring here, now you can see the move handle is there. And you can move it. You can move from one place to another within your document. Now you can see your shape is being moved from left to right side of the page. Now another option is there, that is to rotate. As you click on anywhere on the shape, on the top of the shape, you can see a small green circle dot. Green color dot is there, and if you bring your mouse cursor to this, now you can see you are able to rotate the shape also. Clear? So these are the different options available there. Now once again, suppose we draw any particular shape here. To draw any particular shape here. We have drawn one more shape here. Okay. Now, next is how to place the text within the shape. Now, if you want to write anything within the shape, if you click on the shape and if you try to type anything, it will be not. You are not allowed to write within the shape. So, in order to write inside the shape or to place the text in the shape, what you have to do is that just take your mouse cursor to the shape, bring your mouse cursor to the shape and anywhere within the shape, and just right click your mouse. Just right click your mouse. And you can see context menu is open. A context menu is open, and in this context menu you will get the option of add text. You will get the option of add text. As you click on the add text option, as we click on this add text option, now you can see your mouse starts blinking within the shape. Your mouse starts blinking inside the shape, and this is how you can type within the shape. You can type within the shape. Like this. You can write within the shape now. Anything, whatever you want, you can write here. Clear? Whatever you want, you can write within the shape easily. Clear? Now, if you again want to increase the size, you can increase it like this. Clear? Understood? How to work, how to create the shape, and how to add the text within the shape. The next thing is applying the border and shading effect. Applying the border and shading effect to the document. Applying the border and the shading effect to the document. The border and shading effect are applied on a document to make it attractive. To make it more attractive. Okay? Now, the first thing what I want to tell is that in your book, as they are using Windows 2013, they are using Microsoft Office 2013. So some of the options are just placed here and there, like the border and shading effect. The border and the shading effect is being present within the design tab. In Microsoft Office 2013, the border and shading effect is present within the design tab. But as I am using the older version because it is easily available to everyone. So instead of here design tab, all the options are available within the page layout option. All the options are available within the page layout option. So for using the applying the border and shading effect, to apply the border and first of all border and shading effect, what you have to do is that click on the page layout option. Click on the page layout option, and from here you can see there is an option called page background. There is a group, page background group is there, and from there you select page border. First of all, we will work on the border, and here first select the page border. As you click on the border, option, page border option, now you can see there is a setting option. Like first of all, none, that there you do not need any border. Then it will show you box, shadow, 3D effect, and the cluster. So we select here 3D effect. Then this is the style. Which type of border do you want? There is already predefined. There are different defined styles of the border is there. Then there is a color option. You can select the color of the border from here. Then you can select the width. You can select the width of the border and art. If you want any pictorial border, if you want to any small pictures or art to be used as a border, you can select from here. You can select from here. Here. Okay. So select. There are different options are available. You can select any one of your choice. You can select any one from your choice. Clear? So I have selected. Then preview area. This is the preview area. This is the preview area which shows you that how does your document looks when you apply this particular border style. When you apply this particular border style within your document. Okay. So I have selected this and then you just click on OK button. Now you can see I will show you the whole document. Now you can see your document has been modified and design border has been added to your document. Design has been added to your document. Here now. Suppose here you write anything. Here you have written a text on the heading of the text. You have written this, and now this is all about how to use the border. Now if you want to add the shading effect, if you want to add the shading effect to this particular heading of our document, so what you will do, just first select the text, okay, and after selecting the text, go to the page layout option, again click on page border. Go to the shading effect. And from here to select the color. Now you can see your text which you have written is being highlighted, or the shading effect is being added to particular text. Clear? So now you can see the shading effect has been added to this particular text which you have written. Okay. Now, so this is the way in which you can add borders and the shading effect to your document to make it more attractive and eye-catching. Okay, so that it can attract the readers that about your document, and they can read your document more and more. Clear? Now, another option is that you can also apply border and shading on a text or a paragraph. We can also apply the border and the shading on the text or the paragraph by using the border and shading button available in paragraph group. So where is the paragraph group? It is present in the home tab, paragraph group. And you can see here the paragraph group is there, and from here you can see this is the border option, and this one is shading effect. You can apply any color or shading effect to your document from here. Okay, you can change the shading effect, or you can give the. Now we have applied the border to this particular text also. Okay, so this is how we can give the border and the shading. We can apply the border and shading effect to a particular text or for a paragraph also, or even for the whole document, or even only for the single page also. Okay. Now the next topic is that adding the background color. Now, as we have discussed, I have told you that the Word program by default has a white background. The Word program has by default has a white background, and if you want to add or make your document more colorful, if you want to make it more colorful, then what you can do, for this, what you have to do is that click on the page layout option, click on the page layout option, and then within page background group, within the page background group, go to the page color, go to the page color option, and from there you can select any color. And as you take your mouse cursor to the particular color, as you take the mouse cursor to a particular color, you can see its effect on your document. It will show you the immediate effect of that particular color on your document, and from there you can choose any color of your choice. You can choose any color of your choice. So like this, we have applied a color to our document, and now you can see our page of a document has become colorful. A background color has been added to the page. Okay. So this is how we come to the end of this chapter. We come to the end of this chapter. Okay. And in this today's online class session, we have discussed about how to add the shapes within our document, how to add the shapes within the document, then how to insert text within the shapes, and we have discussed about how to apply the border and setting of it to the complete page or a document, or even to a particular text or a paragraph itself. And then the last week we discussed about how to use or add a page color or background color to your document. Okay, so this is how we come to the end of this chapter, and now I will provide you within few days. I will provide you the exercise part of this chapter also to you, and you can what you can do, you from that particular PDF which I will provide you, you can complete your notebook, and then we will move to the next chapter. Okay, till that time, thank you and have a very nice day.